Welcome everyone to the third meeting of the Games of Gallia. I hope you're happy with your results of the second day and that you're ready to puzzle again and gain a lot of points on the third day. This meeting I will have a few announcements for you. I will go through the scoring of the second day and I'll have a bonus weapon to hand out. So let's start with the announcements. The first one is that we heard from some people that they were getting ticks by searching through the woods. So please be aware of this and check yourself. Secondly, we saw that tomorrow there might be a thunderstorm coming. So if this influences Pandora, we will announce that in the announcement channel. So please keep an eye on that. Then thirdly, mainly for the teams that aren't really familiar with Pandora, is that there is an option to request hints if you're really stuck at a puzzle. And this can be really beneficial to make use of, especially if you want to get the time bonus. So if you're really stuck for a long time, please consider this. Then I'd like to say that tonight there might be happening something, and we will announce that on the announcement channel as well. So I'd say keep your eyes open for that. And lastly, we still have some baking trays here from the cake drink, so please come pick them up if you haven't done so already. Okay, then moving on. Yesterday I had some nice photos to show that Jeffrey took, but the one from the second day aren't in yet, so I took some nice photos from the Discord. Feel free to send some nice team pictures in there so other teams can see what you're doing. I see Alpha, Delta, Tau and Bubblen having a nice dinner, and the one in the middle is a committee member finding an ice in a cake that we received yesterday. Then I have some nice statistics from you. I think for most teams the second day was a bit smoother than the first day. Looking at this, more people solved the first 8 puzzles, more people solved the first 5 puzzles. And especially yesterday, I think Vigilantes was really fast with solving the first 5. The hints requested were lower, although I think that might also be since most of you had already cashed in your free hint, so you may be a bit more cautious to request a hint when you're stuck. And then lastly, the first day, Alpha, Delta, Tau was the one to gain the most kills, with 9 kills in total. And the second day, Imperium 25 was even better. They gained 13 kills in total. So looking at the total leaderboard now, it's quite close in the top. You have Alpha, Delta, Tau with 412 points at the first place. Then 396 for Casus Nostrorum. And then a shared third place for Vigilantes and Imperium 25. So I'm curious to see what will happen there today. Then moving on again, we have a bonus weapon to announce, and that is for bonus puzzle 3. There is one team that was the first to solve it, and they have also both solved bonus puzzle 1 and bonus puzzle 2. And the team that did that is Don't Panics. So congratulations, you will receive a bonus weapon. I will get it quickly. It's quite impressive this time. There are a lot of bullets in there, so I'll hope you make good use of it and gain a nice kill count today. Then my part is ready and Prodeo will take over soon. As you might have seen already, there is a table here behind me. We have invited 2 members from different clans who will be interviewed by Prodeo. So it might take a bit longer to set up, but it will be really fun, so stay tuned for that.
you must be the new contestants of this year. Hi, it's so nice to meet you. I'm Fenna. Can I have your names?
Yes, you can.
What is your name?
Diogenes.
Diogenes. I see. And what's your name?
My name is Kandine from team Don't Panic.
Scandinair?
Kandine.
Am I saying it right?
Yeah, you can also call me Bart, it's easier.
That's a really strange shorthand of Scandinair.
Kandine.
Scandinair. How do you shorten that to Bart?
Yeah, it's a strange, it's like a Gallian name, so it's a really weird translation to Dutch.
I can imagine, yes. I'm sorry, one of my other team members isn't here yet, so... yeah, but that's okay, I will manage, right? Oh man, I instantly forgot your name.
Diogenes.
Diogenes.
Yes.
Yes. Which team are you from?
I'm from the Inter-Athenian Philosophers Clan.
Inter-Athenian Philosophers then. So you're all philosophers then?
Yes.
That's impressive. Is your whole village philosophers?
Well, not all of them, but most do like at least a little bit of philosophy to spend the time.
What do you philosophize about?
Well, about everything, of course.
That's a lot.
Yes.
Do you also philosophize?
Sometimes, when I'm in the shower or something, but not on the regular.
You should.
You don't shower regular?
I shower on the regular, of course.
Because you said you weren't thinking about it on the regular, but
no,
yes.
Sometimes during a shower, not every shower.
Okay. And just making sure. Hi. Oh, you.
Hello.
Glad you came.
Yes. So you are the new contestants?
Yes.
Nice. I'm Beatrice, and you may have known from me or heard of me. I'm sure you. You maybe also heard of Fenna, but you surely have heard of me. And we've prepared some questions for you today, because we kind of need to do that, I guess.
Yeah.
Ask them. Yeah.
The gods have given us some questions, and thank you.
Sounds good.
Sounds excellent.
Okay.
Okay.
So, first question is, how is it going so far?
I mean, our team is currently in the 5th place, if I recall correctly. And
Must be hard.
I mean, it's pretty alright.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Fifth place. Yeah.
Like we still have a chance of becoming 1st place, of course, and that's what we're going for.
Yeah. So you're doing better?
No.
Oh.
Okay.
No, of course. The real question is not how are we doing, but how do we think we are doing? And we think we are doing great, but we think a lot. So we think about thinking, and then we think really well about thinking. So it's a really nice circle.
Yeah.
So in what place are you?
7th.
7th.
That's
Okay. Yes. And are you also hoping to be 1st place still?
Well, would be nice, but not necessary.
Okay. I mean,
you.
not everyone can win, I guess. Like we did.
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah. I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you don't always have to do it for winning, but for
the experience.
yes.
Yes.
Participation.
Yeah.
Learning new
that's
things.
Learning. Yeah. That's
You take the words right off my mouth. Yes.
That's right. So you learned a lot, right? During all the puzzles already. So, what was the hardest puzzle you've encountered?
Yeah, so in our team we have especially one person who's really hardcore in solving the puzzles. So I've only done a couple, and most of the harder ones were just immediately going to him. So I haven't really encountered too difficult puzzles, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Pretty
know
interesting
that.
so far.
Yeah.
Mm. Well, I think the hardest puzzles in general are those that have to do with reality and puzzling out whether or not what we all experience is real and that it actually happens. Because how can we believe what we see if we only know what we see?
That's deep.
Yes.
That's deep. Yeah,
Mhm.
but you're right. Reality is important. That's
And very confusing and overwhelming.
Oh, yes.
And
For all we know, we might be just strapped in a grotto watching shadows dance over a wall while someone drags the actual objects past the fire behind us.
But are you saying that the puzzles aren't real?
Well, how can we know?
I mean,
can we know?
We get points from them.
True, but are those points real?
That's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Philosophize about that in the shower next time.
I'll try.
So are you finished?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank
Continue.
you. So we just talked about the hardest puzzle. So maybe you can name the one puzzle that was the hardest and how you solved it.
I think it was the puzzle with the Java with the white space. But yeah, again, our big puzzle solver did save it. Personally, me together with someone else, we solved the puzzle with I don't know what it was called again, but it was like some text and like the consonants were the actual characters, and then you had the vowels, which were like the extra accents, and yeah, that was actually a good solve. But then again, like the other part of our team was just a tad bit quicker. So
Yeah, yeah. We've also encountered that. Like we also had a quite kind of a team, and where one person thought and the other person did the puzzles.
I just like being out in the open. Okay, so you know, with my trusty new weapon, I think I'll manage.
You're more the hunter type.
Yeah, yeah, I enjoy
The
that.
scout.
Even though last time it didn't go so well, as you can see by my red.
Oh, you got shot.
Oh, yeah, that's too bad. Too bad.
I mean, we can't all be winners, right?
True.
Yeah.
Very true.
It's true. There can only be one winner.
Each year.
Yeah, yeah. So what was the hardest puzzle you've encountered?
Well, the hardest puzzle we encountered was one with colors and marbles. Because we went over it and we just didn't agree. We counted again. We talked to each other, we tried to figure out where we went wrong. And in the end, it was not our fault. But still, it was.
Okay, and how did you solve it in the end?
Was it the blue +1 hint?
Yes.
Okay, so you needed a hint?
No, we hinted that the puzzle was wrong. And it was.
Okay. So you did not solve it?
Well, we did.
Really?
The committee rectified their mistake, and
Oh
with
yeah,
that,
that's too bad if the committee does a mistake like that.
And with
Gods
that
don't
hint, of
usually make
course.
mistakes, but even they sometimes do.
True.
And
Yeah.
it takes true wisdom to correct that.
But maybe you just shouldn't make mistakes.
True. But if we don't make mistakes, then how do we learn?
That's a great question.
That's a good question. Maybe we should go to the next one. So, do you hold a grudge against a certain team?
Yeah, I mean, I was shot, of course, as I told earlier, and it was, I believe, by one of your team members. So, you know, it isn't a big grudge. Of course, you know, killing is part of the play. So, you know, but still, like, there's a little bit in my heart saying, like, you know,
You want to get revenge.
of course. And now I hope I have the possibility to do that. Oh. So do you hold a grudge against some team?
Well, not quite. Not quite, because I know that everything ends eventually. like the light in the sky.
Oh.
Oh,
no.
I
The sun
don't.
is gone.
I don't feel like the gods are very pleased with us.
No.
Perhaps
Holding grudges against each other.
Maybe
seems
we
to be
shouldn't
bad.
have. Maybe you shouldn't have said bad things about the gods, Beatrice. It's a bad thing to say. After all, they're easily displeased.
Yeah.
Like, just, I guess this was a warning, since the light is back on.
Perhaps
Okay.
make an offering to
I
them, just
hope
in case.
it's
Yeah, we
not
can
a warning.
sacrifice
Yeah.
one of your team members.
Or yours.
I think they won't like that very much. So,
Well,
But you
we'll
know.
see.
is offering even real?
Well, are the gods even real?
Ooh, that's a good question.
How can we know?
What is it?
I mean, we can ask
Uh,
them.
The oil?
Yeah.
What's with the olive oil?
Well, where I'm from, we do have games as well,
Mhm.
of course, except ours are generally, we have less clothes and there's more oil, so I was just prepared for that. Is there still going to be wrestling this time around, or is that not something that has...
No, really particular for this kind of. I'm sorry. This is not really
such
the
a shame.
type of game that we have here. But maybe you can find some contestants that are up for it. So who
Yeah.
knows?
Perhaps.
Yeah.
Disc throwing then? Running? Pole vaulting?
There's certain discs that may be able to be thrown, especially the one that break on you. But maybe, I think so.
Alright,
You can always try pole vaulting with leftover pool noodles if you want to.
perhaps. We could try.
Yes.
Yeah, and when we are asking questions about the obvious, what's it about with your outfits, especially what are you wearing that seems kind of...
I'm wearing a white shirt with shorts.
Okay. And
I mean, I
this
can see. But
The
blue,
red Pandora bandage and the
yeah.
this the tie.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a very beautiful tie. It's the candidate chairman's tie, and it's a sign that I'm currently the candidate chairman from Interactief, and that means that I hope to aspire to become next chairman of Interactief, of course. So yeah, that's my current process, and together with the current board, we form a team. So
don't you feel like it kind of looks more like a hanging rope?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
we don't usually wear those things around
This
for
is
fashion.
something,
This-
I don't know, maybe it's something like, I don't know, I've also seen strange things in Rome.
Oh, you think it's a Rome thing?
I
It's a
don't
Rome
know.
thing?
I'm not sure if it's a Rome thing. Maybe it flew over to the Netherlands, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who knows?
some people
Yeah.
Some people.
just a bit... But what about your outfit?
Well,
Like,
I am wearing a white chiton and
Yeah.
a purple toga, as is
this,
fashion.
yeah, does the purple have any meaning to it?
Oh, yes, we believe that it's a color generally linked to royalty and the gods, and we just wear it to invoke their favor.
Nice.
And do you all wear different colors, or
No,
just
there is purple and there is red.
and what is red?
Blood, mostly.
Okay, that's interesting. And,
Why would you want to represent blood?
To hunt, that's right.
That makes sense.
Furthermore, it's easier to get red dye than purple.
Yes.
Yeah.
How do you acquire purple dye?
Well, first you have to hunt a very specific kind of beetle that only lives in a very short span in April, at the beginning of the year, and only on olive trees. Then you catch enough of these beetles, which you then mash into a pulp. You take your fabric and you put it with the pulp and water, and you store it there airtight for a week, perhaps. And then it comes out beautifully purple.
That's amazing. That's I really should
Mhm.
come over once to study that. I guess.
Oh, you're more than welcome to.
So,
And
yeah.
if you want to study more things, you are also more than welcome to.
I'm not. I mean, I love to study, but I'm not necessarily amazing at them or so. So you know.
Oh, that doesn't matter, believe me. There is many philosophers that don't know anything. And one of the signs of being really good at what you do is knowing that you don't know anything, so you're already having made the first step.
If you say so.
Yes.
Okay,
I do say
I
so.
think we can go on. If you're
Yeah, sure.
Sorry, Beatrice.
finished with your
course.
little talk. I mean, you can
Yes.
talk maybe later a bit more, but
I'll-
right now that seems a bit inappropriate.
Yes, of course. Of
So
course.
maybe we can continue with the questions. I already saw your weapon there.
Yeah, we just received it because of the bonus puzzle solving that my amazing team is doing currently. So, yeah, I'm very happy with it, and I hope to use it today and tomorrow, and even after that.
Okay, so what's your favorite weapon? then?
I think this is currently my favorite weapon, even though I haven't actually used it in the field. But before this, I had my trusty old slingshot. But unfortunately, I was killed before I could actually use it. So that's also part of the grudge, of course.
Yeah, too bad
Mm.
that you
Too bad.
hold a
Yeah.
grudge against each other.
I
Can
mean,
imagine.
only from my side, I believe, right?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know if that's better actually, but
Well, I mostly see teams as equals, so I
That's
hold a
fair.
grudge against every team equally.
Yeah, that's why you are in first place probably. But what's your favorite weapon?
Oh, the blowpipe. I like the blow darts. We
Okay.
named ours, actually.
Okay, what's
Well, we named one
Same.
after the iconic Doric pillars and one after the iconic Ionic pillars. So,
yeah. Nice.
yes, you should see them sometime.
Yeah, we'll see if we can make time for that. Okay, talking about favorites, what's your favorite game?
Pandora, of course. Or
It's difficult. There are so many games out there. So many things to play, so many things to think about. Chess, perhaps?
Yeah, we
why would you
might-
choose chess over Pandora?
Well, chess is strategy as well,
Mm-hmm.
and you can become truly good at it without outside interference. Pandora, you always have to account for other teams.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Also because it's only once every year.
Yes, and chess you can just play wherever, whenever.
That's fair.
We meant in the hunting regard.
In the hunting regard, I don't know. What's your favorite hunting game?
Pheasant, probably.
Excuse me?
Pheasant,
Pheasant. Ah,
the bird.
yes, yes.
Mhm.
I don't really have a favorite hunting game, I guess.
I mean, that's all right.
What is yours? Oh no, wait, Contessi is the hunter generally.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
sorry, I
don't do
thought-
that
Yeah.
that much. Like, yeah. But maybe we could talk a bit more about your clans. Maybe.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
really curious to know who are in your team, or in your clan.
There is Cassius Longinus, there's Zeno, there's Sappho, there's Aspasia, there's me, Diogenes, and there is... Oh, what was his name again? Names are really a fickle
Yeah,
thing,
you
don't
need to
think?
think a lot about that, right?
Yes.
Yeah, thinking is the only thing that really matters, right?
Yes, and
Okay, who
after-
are your team clan members?
Yeah, so we have the team members, of course, which are the current board members of Interactive, and I guess you all know them. And then we have one team member which houses all of the candidate board members as like one, big name, I guess.
Okay, nice. So candidate board, that also means you're...
That's aspiring to become the next board.
Yeah. So you will have a lot of responsibility there.
Yes, of course.
Of course. What do you think of your team? Do you?
I think it's a great team. Of course, we have some very nice current board members, which, of course, they've run the association for the past year, and I think they're doing a good job, of course. And we hope to do as good a job, or maybe even better, if possible. And hopefully, with the lockdown being lifted, we aspire to open things up a bit more and hopefully, do things right the coming year.
Yeah.
Sounds hopeful and very like you already have a good bond with your team.
Yes. Yeah, we've the candidate board members have known each other already a bit since the first year, and we're all third years currently.
That certainly helps.
Yeah.
We've heard about your history a bit.
Mhm.
So we've heard you have quite an extensive history, so maybe you could explain that a bit.
Yes, the history, for the chairman from Interactief, of course. I know a couple, I will name the past 10 currently. We have the current chairman, of course, Jelle Maas. Then we had Kevin Witloks, Jelle van der Wijngaard, Wouter Kobes, Iris Heerlien, Sander Bakken, Rien Heuver, Martijn Hogesteger, Pim Jager, and Mark Hulsebos. And I could go on beyond that, but it isn't really relevant for everyone. So, of course, we're currently at the 42nd board, and we're aspiring to become the 43rd board of Interactief. So, with so many people before you, of course, there's already a bit of ground to stand on. So,
have all of them also participated in the games, Pandora?
Historically, it's of course very common for the board members and the candidate board members to participate, and I believe it's been a tradition to have the board and candidate board members in one team. So
I see. So it's a very traditional place where you're from.
yes.
And how do you feel about your team? What is the bond like?
Well, I think we work together quite nicely. We think a lot, so we also think about the puzzles a lot, and we solve them quite quickly generally. And we all have different specialities to go from. Like, we have one person that is really good at language and all related things. So one of the puzzles that you found hard, the one with the symbols that were letters, we solved quite fast, actually. I think we work together well. We eat together. Yes.
Like a family.
Like a family, you could say that.
Mm-hmm.
Though we do also bicker like a family. At some point, Sino came up with this interesting, I would like to call it a paradox, about fast clans and slower clans, and how if a slower clan has started running before the fast clan is, the fast clan can actually never overtake the slower clan. And while it does seem weird to say that, the way he explained it was simply infuriating, because I know it's wrong, but I can't say why. So that was a long discussion.
I see. That sounds like a really difficult and deep discussion to have.
Do you want me to explain it to you?
Maybe.
I don't know if we have the time. On
Sorry.
Such a shame. At a later point then.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
We still have someone we could talk to, probably.
Oh,
I think.
Yeah.
I think Contasia likes to talk a lot about stuff like that.
Oh, that's lovely.
maybe.
Another philosopher.
Yeah, she does not have that many thoughts, but she likes to talk.
I mean, that's what some philosophers are like.
Talking is one part of philosophy.
True.
Yeah. We hope you have more thoughts in your head than Contessia.
We will see.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe you could talk even a bit more. You said you were on the 7th
Yes.
position, so that's really sad. Really. Yeah. I mean, you can maybe do something about it. You will probably not win, but how would you reflect on your current position?
Well, if I have to reflect on my current position, then of course, first of all, I have to figure out whether or not what I perceive is there. Because to reflect, you first have to know where you are right at that point. So that's then following goes into the straight of, but is what I perceive real? And then when you know what you perceive, the question is it real for everyone? Or is my position just relative? Or is it absolute? It is quite a process to reflect on it.
Yeah. If you want to talk a bit more about that, we can, like, you can maybe go to our other team member.
Oh, I would love to.
Yeah, like, she's waiting over there.
Right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should I join as well?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
You can
thank
all
you.
have a lovely discussion.
Yeah, I would please.
Please go.
Thank you for having us.
I'll
Yeah,
see them
can you
out.
take the
and
questions with you?
sure, yes.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
you're here.
you're here. I thought you would be talking with the contestants.
They walked right past me. What a coincidence, you just talked to them, Snake.
Contessia, maybe we shouldn't be so hard on each other, you know?
We?
Okay, if you want to do it like that, we can do it like that. No problem. No problem. Then I will throw you out of the team. Then it's over with all your fame and all your manicures and pedicures, or medi-pedi, or what you like to call them. And honestly, it would be better for all of us, because who wants to have a cheater in their team?
Me? A cheater? You gotta drop this act right now. Yesterday you called me a cheater in front of Vanna. Okay, sure, she doesn't know shit. But now you call me a cheater when we're together? You know as well as I do that you were the cheater and I just did the things you told me to do. You came up with everything.
You cheated?
Okay, I can
Both of you?
I can explain, okay?
No!
So we just
I looked up to you. You were everything. You were amazing and smart and everything. And then we won everything. And now you come to tell me that you two cheated?
you know, we just did it a special way.
You just literally said that you cheated.
Did we do that or?
I mean, I said she cheated, and
I said she.
You cheated.
Okay, if you want to phrase it like that, yes.
Yes, and you were everything, and now it's just. This is all fake. This is all nothing. This isn't. I
mean,
can't stand for this.
Vanna, we We don't have to tell anyone.
I am going to tell the gods.
No,
Tell
no,
them
no,
that we cheated.
no. You won't tell the gods.
Yes.
She
No,
won't tell the
she
gods.
won't,
She
no.
won't. You
Right?
won't tell the
You're
gods.
not- it's not that bad.
No.
Nobody knows. We don't have to
And we
do.
won
Yeah,
Yeah,
and that's
we
great.
won.
And then we're here.
because
and
we
can
cheated.
No.
We're fake. We're liars.
we can be a
Where's-
big family, you know. Like I can
Maybe you
forgive
gotta
Francesca.
philosophize about things like the girl, right? Yeah.
No,
Good.
no.
Just chill.
I'm going to tell the gods. That's it.
See what you did? She's going to kill us. She's going to get us
She's
killed.
not going to talk.
She's going to get us
No,
killed.
No.
And it's because you. We gotta. She's gone already. Yeah. Let's just have a nice day, the last day of our lives, and we'll just, right? Yeah, it's not gonna be that bad. The gods are nice, remember? I'm gonna get one last mani-pedi before I die because I gotta look good.
Thank you to Prodeo and both clans for this wonderful performance and the interview. We're almost ready to start. Like I said, keep an eye on the announcement channel tonight. And just like other days, the first puzzle will be sent in the Discord at the sound of the horn. So good luck today.
In the games of Gallia,
Let's battle each other, yeah.
got puzzles to solve for boys.
But it's hard to
Find it with the boys.
What do we do what?
what do we do what?
How do Caesar? This puzzle's just too hard.
Confusion in your mind.
Can't solve it within time. It is hard.
Blacked out completely.
Solve.
Finally solved it, solved